Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot. Now I'm looking today at the Jupiter-Pluto Conjunction, where I heard a wonderful thing from Astrology with Heather, who I've shared her video on the Facebook page, saying about Jupiter is now giving us the urge to build on the wreckage of the structures that have been wiped away by Pluto. So it's very strong manifesting energy at the moment. So I'm going to do a 9-card grid looking at the internal and external changes that we can be making, what guidance we can be receiving. I invite you to ask a question, or you can accept this reading simply as a guidance reading. It's a bulk introduction as per normal for these specific type of readings. So there's a timestamp down below. So you can watch more than one. Specifically, your rising sign is the most important. If you don't watch any of the others, you will naturally go to your sun sign, but please have a look at your rising sign at the same time. Other than that, I've got nothing much more to say. It's a general reading. General reading rules apply. You know the plot by now. Let me bring up the cards. And welcome to Capricorn Rising, Capricorn Moon and other placements. Now, obviously, as Capricorn, whether Sun or Rising, as Capricorn Rising, this is happening in your first house. As Capricorn Sun, this is happening in what we tend to consider to be your sign. So I was thinking as I was shuffling, with the conjunction happening in your sign, you're either going to be receiving the greatest blessings or the greatest devastation. And looking at this card, I'm pleased to say I was right, both. So there's cheerful for you. We're starting like one of the other readings, I forget which sign, I think it might have been Scorpio. With the World card, there is a wonderful protective energy with this card, but the energy emanating from it this time, whereas before it seemed to be a wave, now it's all across. You are about to level up, whatever that means in your life. You are about to level up and face a challenge that's going to give you no shortage of stress, no shortage of, oh, I don't know if I can do this, but it is divinely guided. What I'm seeing with this Nine of Swords is not just the stress. I am seeing the trinity of these 3 swords to the front, and then the 6 of Swords, or a trinity here you could say as well, and the 6 of Swords around it. There's motion here, not all in the same direction. 4 pointing down, 2 pointing up. So it's almost like you're going to somewhere, you're coming back. You're going to somewhere, you're coming back. So this levelling up, the pages can be a bit dithery. So it's almost like there's a role that you step into and you maybe draw back from, and then you will step into it again. But that's okay, because you have this Jupiter-Pluto conjunction 3 times this year. The next one is in your sign. No, in fact, I'm lying. Both of them are in your sign. Pluto is a very slow-moving planet. So we've got another one in June and another one sometime around December. So I think there may be some role that you take on board, then you stop doing it, then you have to take it on board again. Because you really do have a surge forward with this. There's a fire that's been lit within you. So here I'm seeing this row as a spiritual, physical, spiritual, but internal, external as well. Beware about the external traps. There's a devil card right at the bottom here, but let's just talk about the spiritual aspect to it. There is a fire that has been there's a fire that has been lit within you that you will be really wanting to surge forward, and you are making, as it says here, transition. Now this is the death card. This is change. You are making a great change. With the fact that you are levelling up, you have the option to become greater than what you have been so far. With the devil underneath it, you also have the option of not doing. I'll say not doing, but almost to become the opposite. But take that passion, have the change, and be seeking after the truth, because there is whatever this role is that you take on board. Once you take it on board, there's so much more information that comes to you that you seek more. And you are just aiming for more information and more knowledge, more wisdom. And remember that I was seeing how this is divinely guided. But I am going to stick with that sword and those two. So 1 up, 2 down. So there is a very material, real world focus here. So that there is definitely a mission. In fact, a lot of these readings have been mission readings. I think I know what sort of spread I'm going to use for my starseed missions now. I've worked it out. But all that information and seeking for more information, more enlightenment, more wisdom brings you great harvest here. And also, this devil card, I'm not totally feeling bad about it. It has the opportunity to, form the normal trap that the devil card can do. But I also feel that you can be, as it says here, because these crystal power tarots they're more positive than I am, for God's sake. But the devil card, I am free of whatever is holding me back. And I feel that with this transition, with this fire, there is a route to freeing yourself through passion. But there is also a trap in that passion, in and of the same time. And we have the Empress and the Three of Cups, Goetic spirits, Gremory and Vipar. Gremory tells where treasures are hidden, tells of the past, present and future. Now there's your information that you have to. And Three of Cups, Vipar, Guide of the Waters, can make storms and rough seas. So obviously can calm storms and calm the sea. And also, I'm not going to bother reading that bit out because it just doesn't fit with where I'm going with this. But there's a potential for healing, let's put it that way. But bear in mind they do the opposite as well. But that devil card offers a freedom if you take it, and offers a trap if you take it. The passion is not the be and all and end all. The passion is a tool to move forward to this harvest, which both the higher spiritual powers and the lower spiritual powers are wanting you to move towards this harvest. The Empress here and the Empress here. Now, interestingly, we also have the Knight of Pentacles. I deserve financial security. And in these uncertain times, that's an issue for a lot of people. It's not something that you need to worry about, to be quite honest. But what is also interesting is the slow and steady progress that is intimated by the Knight of Pentacles. But this road that passes through the card, it's sort of a winding lane that starts at the back, and then you can see it coming through him like some form of, like the fact that all the art's drawn all on top of each other, so you can see through it all to see everything. But it is passing through his heart chakra and his power chakra. And I suppose his second chakra as well, because they look like they're riding quite high. So the second, third and fourth chakras, your sexual chakra, your power chakra, your heart chakra, all of them uniting to go down this road and shining a light into the road, because that light is passing, the road is light passing through him, and he is using it to illuminate his own way. He's also holding that pentacle to himself, not just in a Four of Pentacles, let me protect it way, but almost like it's an amulet, almost like it's, I'm trying to think of the only one I can think of is Darkhawk, but he's not exactly popular in mass media, but like he's got some form of magic amulet that is like, Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto. That's it. He is holding Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto, and that's you. So, again, even with that image, there's that sense of seeing, of learning. There's so much information. You are being set up here to be in a position of importance of where the information that you hold brings a great harvest, yes, for yourself, but remember, these are the outer planets. They don't just affect you. They affect all of us. It is a global collective. You know, it's more what's called mundane astrology than sort of personal astrology. Because the outer planets move slowly. This is a world change that we are going through at the moment. So that harvest, there ain't no way you ain't sharing it. And the information that brings to that you gather helps share that harvest. And the fact that you are leveling up with the backing of the world and the backing of the Trinity, the backing of the divine with you, shows that you are changing into a person who can bring that harvest around. Okay, so you know when I said both, it's mainly blessings, this. The blessings like, may you live in interesting times. Because there's no way that all this ain't going to be hard work, but it's going to be good work. So enjoy, Capricorn. If this means anything to you already, if there are doors opening up to you already, comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there, or the like button, or both. This is a nice reading, so the like button will certainly help. There's a couple of these conjunction readings. I said, yeah, don't press the like button. It's more challenging news than positive. But this is lovely. I am so pleased to have been able to give you this, and especially with all the activity having been in your sign over the past nearly year, probably more, because I've only really been paying attention to the astrology since about October time, September time. And it's just been Capricorn, 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 Capricorn during all of that time. So it looks like you're getting a bit of a break, and I'm really pleased for you. Cheers.